Hi teachers, my name is Brenly. I am a member of our sales team and today I'm going to walk you through how to set up your online store and give you some tips to make it easier to do so. We're happy to help you and set up your store for you if you'd like your VIP representative to do that. But if you want to just go in, make changes or do it yourself, then we want to give you the tools to do that as well. So here I am at our teacher landing page. So to get here, log on to Discount Dance. Go over to this member icon, you're going to click on it, go to My Account, and you will use your teacher login credentials to sign in, and it should bring you to here. Hopefully it'll say your name right here, but this is just our test account where we're going to go ahead and set it up on. So here is where you can access a bunch of different tools, your referral coupons, your posters, see how many student purchases you've had, but this is also where you're going to be able to set up your store. So it's going to be right under my dress code / studio store. So here are just some items we had saved for later, but that is not going to be visible to our students, so you don't have to worry about that. To create a new dress code or store list, you're going to go right on up to this green icon. You can create as many lists as you want, so we would recommend doing pre-ballet, ballet 1, jazz 1, tap, anything that's going to have any different items that you want on separate lists. You can make as many as you want here. So I'm going to just start with pre-ballet. So from pre-ballet, and you can edit here if you made a little mistake like that, writing the words in, and then just make sure once you've edited, you want to save your changes. So I have my pre-ballet list, and if I can think of any other ones that I want to create, I'm going to go ahead and do ballet 1 as well, because these are most likely going to share some of the same items like tights and skirts, maybe shoes. And then from here, I'm going to start searching for the items, and then we can add them to our list that we've created. So the first thing I'm going to start with are some tights. And right here for my pre-ballet girls, I want them to be in girls convertible. So all you have to do is click on this green little plus sign. It's going to prompt you to add it to the different lists that you want to. So one tip is to add it to multiple, so you only have to do it once. Now from here, you can leave a note for what color that they want. That's usually what I like to put in my notes. So I want them to be wearing ballet pink. So I'm going to add that to our dress code. And then you can scroll and add as many items that you want. Just for time purposes, I'm going to move on to the next item. So say your ballet girls like to wear dresses and they have certain colors for different levels. So I'm going to say that we're going to look up theatricals dresses, and these should pull up all of our cute little child options. And so I'm going to go ahead and add on the tank dress. And again, you can add it to multiple, you can add it to just one. Maybe your pre-ballet girls, you want to add that they're going to be wearing light blue for this one. Add to dress code. And then the other thing that you want to put on there probably are shoes. So if you want to do a nice full sole ballet shoe, you could do our T1000, or you could do a Capezio Daisy. So I'm going to go ahead and do the child, and we're just going to add it to the dress code. Maybe both of your classes are going to be wearing this. And if you want to leave the note, again, probably for the girls, you'd like them to be wearing pink. So now you've got a couple different items on this list. One trick I want to show you to get back to your dress code, you're just going to click on your My Account page. Scroll back down to the My Dress Code. One really cool thing that we have available is you can just duplicate the list. So maybe pre-ballet 1, they're wearing light blue, but maybe in pre-ballet 2, they wear pink. So all you have to do is duplicate it, and you can rename it. This is going to be pre-ballet 2. So now you've got two lists here. So you can go down to your scroll down, and all you have to do, edit it, and change the description. So instead of them being light blue, these ones might be light pink. So one thing that we want to point out here, there is a section to leave public notes, and this is going to be a header on the top of every list. So we like to put exactly what would be listed on your dress code page. And maybe this is a description that comes right off of your literature on your website or posted on a bulletin board at your studio. So we might want to say girls dress code, pink tights, and then light pink dress and pink ballet shoes. It's always great too to add in if you like them to have their hair in a specific style. I like to put in hair and bun just so parents know if they want to be buying any accessories, any bobby pins, hair bands, anything like that, then they know that's part of the dress code too. So we always want to save at the bottom, then you can close out the list. Other than items that you're putting in specific dress codes for your type of styles, you might also want to include a section of accessories and bags. So you could put those in your list or you could make a completely separate list. So one thing that you can do going up to accessories, there's one other way to add items to your dress code list other than making the list directly from here. You could just go through and say you want to look at bags. So you want to make a list of bags. One thing you can do, if you like everything that is on here, you actually can add the entire thing, save the results to a new list. You can name this list just like you would any other thing. So you could write bags. And then this is actually going to save the entire selection to a new dress code list. So you might want to go ahead and narrow this down a little bit, maybe by prices, or if you want to do over here on the sides, we offer different colors. If you want them a certain brand, that's definitely going to narrow down your list more. So for instance, if we put in dance shoes over here, now we only have 17 items in this. So maybe we want to do just all the dance shoes ones, and you can make a new list for that. So let's go with this. We're going to do bags. Save. So now we have a new one. Make sure that when you're setting up these lists, you want them always to be in public. If you do it on private, it won't be accessible to them. So let's pretend like we've set up all of our different lists and now we want to take a look at what we've created. One thing that we can do is you can put your profile picture on here. And this is the time when your profile picture, you want to put on your studio logo, you want to put a picture of your students. It is going to pop up on your dress code page. So when your students are shopping from there, it'll be recognizable for them. So you can always just click on here and you can upload a JPEG file onto here. So to access your store to see what it looks like from your student's view, you can click on Share My Link. We made it available that you can just copy and paste these hyperlinks either into an email, post it onto your website, and then it's directly linked to your studio store. But an easy way to get there too is just click Shop Our Store and it's going to pull up your store right here. So what we've created so far, we have our pre-ballet, we've got pre-ballet 2. So we didn't make a note here for class notes, but we did put class notes on our pre-ballet 2. And you'll see they pop up right here. So your parents can read what they need to get, and then they can shop your store. So the place where we put our item notes, if you click on the item, you'll see there's a teacher note right here. So your parents should know what color, what size, what style, anything that you want to write just to remind them. Maybe you want to write required or recommended. If it's an undergarment, that's another great note to leave on there. But that's pretty much it to set up your online store. You can just use our website, filter as much as you want, and then anytime you add anything, you just use that green plus sign right there, and that'll be able to add it to your dress code. So going up to the top, you can see that this URL right here, that is your link directly onto your website. So anytime you share this to your students and they click directly through this link, you automatically receive credit for their purchase and you receive 10% commission in a form of points for every purchase that they make. So that means that if they were to order from your dress code and say they do $100 purchase, you would get $10 in referral reward points, which $1 equals 1 point. So that could be used $10 credit towards a future purchase. So this is a really important link to share with your parents, and we want to make sure that you can put it on as much different literature as you want. If you want to post it on your website, if you want to email it out, that is all great ways to share it with your parents. So again, just to refresh, to get back to your dress code page and to share that link, go to my account, share my link, and this hyperlink right here should be exactly the same that pulls up on your studio store. If you do want to download an image just to make it a little more fun, you can directly copy these links and it will hyperlink for you. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your VIP rep. We're happy to help you guys out. But other than that, hopefully that gave you some good tips and tricks to set up your own store. Thanks so much.